Yeah, there's a reason I didn't really want to talk about that stuff a lot in the past, because it was all kind of sad, and I didn't really want to burden people. I feel like people feel sorry for me. I don't really want that. You know, I don't want to exist by pity. The only reason I'm talking about it now is just because I'm kind of just over it. I don't really feel like reading any more shit from these guys. Sorry. All of their dialogue so far has been not worth bothering with. What did he just freaking exploded a bunch? He made me start crying. I don't want to make people start crying. I'm sorry. Think happy thoughts. It's okay. Everything's fine now. Everything's all sorted. I'm much happier now doing what I'm doing, and I'm glad that in some respects things went the way they did. Some things. I mean, not all of them, obviously, but what can you do? This guy's dumb. I'm gonna shoot you with arrows. Oh, come on, you're not even on the screen. Oh, freaking trap me in the bunch of flames everywhere. Hey, thank you Zeta Zete for the subscription. I'm pretty sure you've been several times, so thank you again for your support. Or make you who you are today, your experience will make you a better person. Yeah, I do agree with that, honestly. As much as there were things that I would have rather didn't happen, at the same time, you know, you can't change your past, there's no sense dwelling on it, and yeah, your bad experiences do in a very large part determine how you react to things in the future, so it's kind of helpful to have a lot of bad experiences because it lets you learn about who you really are and how you see yourself and how you want to react to things as they go into the future. I think I just kind of said the same thing twice. But anyway. Again, I didn't mean to dwell on that stuff. I just want to be a little bit more open about it, I guess, but again, I don't want it to be a pity thing or anything like that. Done. 26, I know Adrian, Asperger's disorder diagnosis here. That must be wild, all of a sudden finding that out. Punk like you, you're not walking away from this. You know, I think I am. Probably gonna beat all of you eventually. Dario, enough. Don't try to stop me, man's got his pride. I know that. Not prepared to lose the last candidate. Wait, so the other guy's actually dead? I don't think he is. Raw. Dwelling on the past is burning up my brain hot. Everyone it burns has to learn from the pain. Hey, I think about the day I underestimated you, Sela Fortner, and fellas came to play. But this game isn't over yet. I shall be waiting on the uppermost floor. Come if you dare. The Feeding End just donated $3.69 and says, I never know what to say here. Have some money. Smiley. Thank you very much, Feeding End. You didn't need to say anything. No worries, man. Thank you so much for your support, though. You guys want to drop some donkeys in chat? That would be all good. Yeah, Dimitri is, quote, dead. I, like, just barely remember any of the story. Right, corpse suite again. No, save. Which side is it more like? Well, I just had one pretty recently, though. Pretty sure I can't get into that even if I open it. That also doesn't break them. I need the skeleton bone. Oh, my kingdom for a triple jump now. I thought double jump was gonna work. Never the case. Oh, watch out for karate using maid lady. I never remember her name, actually. She turned into... Oh, no, there's succubi also that have a form similar to that at the beginning. Oh, look. More dialogue. Why is there so much dialogue? Soma! What? Told you not to get involved, didn't I, idiot? Avocado, what are you doing here? I want to call him Avocado. I thought you were protecting Mina. Mina's fine. My colleagues are providing protection. Besides, keeping you under observation gets priority. You're still treating me as if I were the Dark Lord. Haven't you seen enough? Haven't I evidenced to you in the prior game that I'm not going to harm anybody here? I need you to understand you are considered to be extremely dangerous. Fucking Avocado. But since you're here, I suppose I can't stop you. Oh, okay, well, it's extremely dangerous, but I can't stop you. What are you doing, then? Well, under my supervision, I'm prepared to overlook use of excessive force. Besides, we can't just allow this cult to carry on this way. Yeah, it's crazy how time slips by. I've been working on going to school for the past 5 years, generally doing the same thing. So even though I've changed a lot in the last 5 years since my environment is pretty much the same, I still feel 19 or 20 when I'm 24. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Very similar feeling, actually. Massive changes in my life keep going by, and, you know, in some ways, things still feel very similar. Thanks, I appreciate it. Also, Mina entrusted me with this. It's for you. I hope it's a triple jump. Mina's talisman? What? A letter and a talisman? I'm a lucky boy. Dear Soma, if you're reading this, you've probably gone after that cult, and I am dead. I had a feeling you would when you disappeared after that incident. I just added the dead part. She's not actually dead. I know that you worry about me, Soma, but I worry just as much about you, too. Aw, isn't that cute? I won't ask you to come back right away because you're way too stubborn. But please promise me that whatever happens, you'll come back unharmed. Oh, and don't forget about the talisman. I'm sure it'll come in handy. I'll be praying for you. Always, Mina. Mina. Soma. We can say all of our names. Brief me on the situation. What have you discovered? Oh, do we really have to? I thought we were done here. I described what I learned so far to Avocado. Understood, but the fact that Celia mentioned a plan doesn't sound good. The only thing I can do is keep climbing towards the top floor. Fine, you do that. In the meantime, I'll try to track down Dario's whereabouts. Honestly, don't care at all. Whatever. Okay, next area. Oh, there's the succubi I was talking about before. They always seem to hang out in these classy zones. Oh, shit, we got more dancers. Are they human or are they dancers? We'll never know. Thanks for the $1,000. In the game, of course. Oh, fuck. No, we're good. Let's not get involved with that. What about save here? Nope. Where do you guys put the save room? Really don't want to fight you. Oh, that's another switchy-placey thing. We gotta go back out. Quite worried that I'm gonna get beat up too much here. Ah, perfect. Do they have such a thing as cherry beer? I feel like that would taste good. I've been drinking a lot of this hard cider stuff lately, and I just feel like there should be like a cherry equivalent of that for some reason. I just like the taste of cherries, honestly. I have the problem just forgetting how old I am. It just never seems important until someone's asking, and then I have to spend a moment counting. I was so embarrassed, I had to talk about credit card information. Like, somebody had at one point stolen my credit card number and bought a bunch of shit, and I had to, like, get a new account. And the dude asked for my social security number, and I was so embarrassed I couldn't freaking remember it for a second. And I had to actually go and check it to tell him. I was like, what the hell has happened to my brain? Like, 29, I'm not 65, which I would hope I still wouldn't forget that at 65. But I used to have to say that all the time for school stuff, and then I just kind of like stopped having to for years. And then all of a sudden someone asked me out of the blue, and I'm like, oh shit, right, that's a thing. There is cherry beer. Yeah, I figured there probably was. Okay, I really need to just avoid everything here, make my way up. Not really necessary to fight at this point. Oh, come on. Blowing kisses at me now? Making is very uncomfortable. Come on, guys. Just back off. I'm sure you will help me remember. I'm okay, though. I remember it now. Funny thing about anxiety is after an incident like that happens, you burn it into your memory, and then you'll never forget again because you'll be so freaking embarrassed. Hate that. I don't even mean to imply that, like, you should feel super embarrassed for not knowing that information if it's not been relevant to you, but, like, for me it was super relevant for a lot of years, and I had to say it very frequently, and then for it to just come out after, you know, a bunch of time and just forgot. It feels weird. Oh, is this a news thing? Yeah, the Uma news. What's happening with Uma Thurman now? Alright. I'm in a bit of trouble here, health-wise. I think we're gonna go back down again. Have I mentioned to you guys how good that these Sriracha Pringles chips are? You should absolutely buy those. They're limited edition. This is not sponsored by Pringles, but I just want to tell you because you don't have a lot of opportunities necessarily. So you should look for the Sriracha flavored Pringles if you have any interest in hot sauce flavored chips. They're quite delicious. The enemies seem to be making less and less sense to get further. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the way these games go. Have I tried anti-anxiety meds? I have, actually. Caused my liver to not function properly, and then I had to go off of them, and it took 3 months before I was back to normal. That was before I started doing YouTube, but, like, right about when I started. And I haven't... Well, I went through a long period of not having insurance, so I didn't really want to mess around with that at all anymore after that. And it, you know, just in the last year, in fact, in the last few months, sorry, not few months, but in the last 6 months, I've gotten health insurance. So now I could potentially try it again if I wanted to, but I haven't, I don't know, I haven't really wanted to. It just seems too much to figure out. And then the potential of it being bad again, I don't know, it doesn't sound very positive to me. Where am I going? I guess I should probably go back up to the... Oh no, the top was blocked. I need to go to the jester area. Why did I come over this way? This is not helpful to me. I really could use a better weapon. I haven't really found anything in a while. Yeah, health insurance is pretty cool. I wish health insurance always had dental insurance, though. Really don't understand why those two things are separated. I've said this like 100 times in recordings before, but... like... you could still die from an infection in your tooth. That counts as your health, right? Health includes not dying in any way that you could come up with. Your teeth are part of your body, you know, specifically your head, which is a pretty essential part of your body. So, you know, preventing issues that cause you to die, health insurance, dental insurance, for some reason, not the same thing. Seems like a real fucking scam if you ask me. Anyway, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole again. I've been there a few times. Nick looks younger than his age, Anna looks older. Hey, he's more mature than me, I would say. Oh. Fucking hell. I went all the way over here just for that. You've got to get out of America? Oh, yeah, I get it. I know. There's actually a part of me that wants to as well, but it's not always that simple. There is family here, of course, and obligations in this area, so... you know, it's tempting on occasion, but I think it wouldn't be quite as simple as I make it out to sound in my own head. Brian, more mature? What? Well, you've never probably seen him be... not his character, but, you know, he's a pretty nice, mature guy. Alright, where can I double jump now for success? I guess back to the beginning? What stopped me from going to the left here? Was there a reason? I'm gonna guess another wall, right? Or did I just not want to fight her? I think I just didn't want to fight her, actually. Oh, I can walk on their heads. It's quite handy. You wanna drop? You wanna drop it? No. Ah, here's that thing I was talking about, that we could rearrange the rooms and such. Do I get to drag these, or how does this work again? Or do I just stamp on this? Ah, there it is, I can rearrange them that way. Actually going to a psychiatrist at the beginning of next month on the subject of medication or something similar, and I'm really nervous. It's their job to make you not feel nervous, so don't worry too much about it. I understand the feeling, though. I think I don't need to actually bother this. I think I should just follow it through, and then we'll rearrange it another time. I don't think there's choices I have to make, right? I just kind of follow it. What are these portraits in the background? It's just like a big lumpy man. Oh, watch out for the duck on wheels. Duck on wheels. Gotcha. Put room 9 below room 6, just to make a silly joke. I gotcha. Still feel like there should be more secret doors. I keep looking for them, and I already have Peeping Eye on, so there's no reason I need to bother. Oh yeah, the piano puzzle is a thing in this too. There's all these silly, weird puzzles in this. I don't actually remember how to solve this. Do I find it somewhere? There's like a note on something that says the combination. Oh yeah, I remember this too. There's like 10 fucking million of these skulls, and at the top there's some kind of thing. There's like the obscure puzzle area, I guess, of the mansion. Or the castle. The mansion, yeah. It's called a Beulah, right? Yeah, at least we're finding new areas, that's always good. H is B flat in the German system. What? Oh, is this a shortcut? I might be able to open up a wall from one side here. Oh no, it's just this fucking teleport thing again. Nick's so crazy, me and the feeding live in the same town apparently, although is in Ohio at the moment. Freaking what? I'm not sure I understood what you just said. Are you saying that somebody else in chat is in the same town as you? That's pretty cool. That's always exciting when you find out something like that. Oh my god, how many fucking enemies are you gonna put in this room? Whatever, just hit me, I don't care. Oh, we got Killer Clown, throw cards as weapons. Are we not overdue for a save point up here somewhere? There haven't been any. Oh, okay, well, Warp Portal will work too. So that's like where we're gonna leave off, I think. Let's go over here. The more you talk about something, the easier it is to talk about later on. That's my experience, but I agree it's always awkward at first. Yeah, that's exactly the way I feel as well. It is definitely awkward at first, but the more time passes and the more you feel open to something, the easier it gets. Which is why I've been able to make progress in, you know, some of the things that I've been doing and some of the topics that I've discussed in the stream. Generally very personal things that when I started doing this stuff, I did not feel comfortable with bringing out. There's still plenty of things that I don't. And probably, you know, for good reason, but, you know, for the most part, I think I've gotten a little bit more open when it comes to things. We're gonna go look upstairs here, since we're just here anyway, and then I think we're gonna be done for the night. Fairly short stream again tonight, but I did want to dig in a little bit. And, you know, get started on Castlevania. Again, I am looking forward to playing through the whole game. can see this being a thing that I could jump over to after the NLSS on occasion. I love that I have the setup already done, and it's got its own scene, screen region, everything is already. Just basically open this and play. I should also probably make a save state just to be double sure that there's nothing wrong with the save. I don't want to trust it. Man. Good thing I don't have to farm you guys, giant eyeball suckers. Guys, my cat is looking at me strangely. You should give him a treat. Kitties do love treats. My new favorite kitty is Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. I just saw the second one. It was real good. Did not expect to like it as much as I did, actually. Oh, this links up with this side. Okay. Well, that makes sense. That's actually a nice transition point to get back to where we were. Oh my god, the HP on this lady. 3, 4, 5, 6. Man. She's pretty hardy. Oh, we got Cestus, just for going that way. Hey, Kane Steelweaver. Yeah, it is an MU, yes. I have this on DS, but I have no idea what the logistics would involve with me getting this on a capture card. So, I hope this is acceptable for presentation. I think it would be, you know, better for all of us to do it this way, honestly. Can I get up to that? I might not be able to. This might be for later. Yeah, I think that was a little too high. I remember trying to, like, cheese this jump somehow, using the shield thingy, the Guardian armor. But, yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do to make that jump make more sense. Unfortunately. Oh, you guys want a Yeti? There's one. Yeti sighting. I'll just breathe awkwardly, put my hand on my chest, flip my hair a little bit. Off goes the Yeti. DS capture cards are ludicrously expensive. You have to like install them, you're like get somebody to sell, basically just sell you a new DS with that built into it. Something like that, I think. Actually seems a lot closer than I remember it being. Because if I can get to that, I can actually get to the other side. Yeah, that's super close. Alright, well, good to know. Doesn't really help me out a whole lot, but good to know. I haven't gotten a new sword in ages. I should really go visit Hammer again. I think we'll do that next time. Alright, so let's hit the save point. And that's gonna do it for tonight.